San Diego Wave haven't been good since we had this intro of Adriana Leon doing the thing. And
is that how long it's been?
I think that's how long it's been, because that's the last. I think that's the last contribution Adriana Leon had for San Diego Wave, is just literally that. Her disbelief in whatever call that was, or I think it was Cascarino getting a yellow card, or Kenza getting a yellow card. But another San Diego team travels away from San Diego and faces strong competition, this time in the form of San Diego Wave going up and facing the Portland Thorns. Lineup from Jonas, Eidevall, Kennedy Wesley, Armstrong in the back. On the left, you still have McNabb, Hannah Lundqvist, Kenza Dali, Gia Corley, Savannah McCaskill with the captain's armband, Adriana Leon, Dudinha, and Kimi Ascanio. Skipping over, but not for anything other than to point out, again, Kaylin Sheridan not in attendance, having a child. Congratulations. Good job. You did it.
Do you guys think Pro Moroni has been that bad that she just lost?
I think she was hurt.
Spot?
I think she was hurt. I think it was an injury and just like nursing and coming back.
Yeah, probably a fitness thing. I agree.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I was just asking. I mean, Kristen McNabb has played everywhere on that back line. So, I mean, those are the pros of having her, where you can literally put her at the left back, center defensive mid, center back, probably even goalkeeper, and she'll play the game.
Yeah, so San Diego Wave, much like San Diego FC, are not good at home, like just in general. But San Diego Wave at this point hadn't scored a single goal in 4 games. So the bar was set for Wave to just score a goal. Just score a goal. That's all you need to do. And so you have Rob Gale's side here, who, legacy club. I was surprised to see Savannah McCaskill with the armband. I really wanted to see Kenza Dali with that armband, if not for Kaylin Sheridan. But yeah, look at that. Doing Kenza Dali things once again, maybe a little bit confidence, shooting outside of the box after winning the ball. These are good things to see San Diego Wave start to do in Kenza Dali. Right, Abe?
Yeah, I mean, I think the offense looked like how they've looked every other game for the past, since they've come back from the summer break. They get some good chances. Kenza Dali's up at the top of the box, tries to take a shot. Goalkeeper makes a pretty solid save, and then team's still pushing forward, still trying to get something. And then a little bit later, you had this a couple times with some like tough injuries, and we'll get to it later with Savannah McCaskill. But yeah, just some weird things happening on this pitch. I think it's a synthetic turf as well in Portland.
Yeah,
I saw the little black beads, but it's a lot better than Atlanta though, from what I hear.
Yeah, and they were playing their game. They were creating chances, but at the same time, you have a play like this, and you think to yourself, "There's no way that should be a goal right there." Like, why is Dudinha passing the ball back here? Like, get a better contact on there. There's a reason this team signed you on. There's a reason you're starting now. You have to finish this. And again, it goes back to when Maria Sanchez was there. She would have finished this.
The classic Mackenzie Roby cross to absolutely nobody. But this time, let's do it differently now. It's to somebody.
I believe that was.
No, I know, but that's that maneuver
Yeah.
is just called the Mackenzie Roby cross to nobody. But you find Dudinha, and the one time you find, like, make some good contact, like just get it on frame. I think that's their what's needed. Good pressure for San Diego Wave, but again, just overall the same game that we've seen San Diego Wave play. In the beginning, they have short burst of offense and look dangerous. Dudinha, clearly there's a quality there for all of these players, but there's no individuality. Adriana Leon, you do the hard part, and
she can't finish.
The easy part is where
she can't score.
You're just lacking there.
Like, how many goals do you think Adriana Leon has scored this season?
3?
1.
Is it 3?
2.
4.
4.
5, actually.
Oh. I mean, should be like 10, man. It should be like that.
I think it's definitely been lacking. She's had some weird things with minutes too. I don't think she's played as much as we would have expected her to play, but just has not been on a good run of form lately. And then just I'm glad that they were taking. I think the shots in this game looked better than they have in previous games, but it still doesn't really matter if they're not getting into the back of the net. Like it's just all the same thing that we've watched for the past few weeks. What do you think is worse, that they didn't score in those past 4 games, like 1 goal in 5 games, or being winless in these 5 games?
Scoring goal. That's just like a because if you're scoring a goal, it's like a bad crop, right? It's a bad crop, but at least something's growing. But if you don't score a goal, it's just salted earth. Like there's no solution. Like what are we gonna do? Like you can't grow anything. Nothing's growing. There's no life here. And I think that's where San Diego Wave desperately needed to at least claw its way into a goal. And you know, they did it against a good opponent. I think that's the biggest news here is that they took it to a good Portland team. And this is the shades of this top 3 team that Chiva once prophesized, and Abe was like, no way. And it was like, oh man, it actually might happen. And then it kind of fizzled out. And now it's like, okay, Abe might have been right. But ultimately, like, there's no danger here. Like again, that soil isn't fertile. I think, yeah, people here, Adriana Leon is to finishing clinic. Oh my God, she's not good. Hits the keeper every time. I know somebody who was actually training, somebody who scored and training alongside with, who scored on San Diego Wave and Jaden Shaw. So maybe Esteban's onto something. Esteban, you should reach out, dude.
To Jaden Shaw or to Leon?
Leon. I mean, if Jaden Shaw is okay scoring, like she found herself. She found it at Snapdragon Stadium. Scoring a goal, it's a domino effect, but no goals means that you're stuck. They need that goal. I think, yeah, I agree with that. Abe, what do you think?
Yeah.
To your own question.
I do think that they needed a goal. They needed to prove to themselves. I think Trinity Armstrong said it after the match a little bit that they like knew that they were in a drought and were kind of feeling that a little bit. And then when they finally did get it, you could see the entire team like really have a huge emotional reaction, more than we would normally see. But it came out of a midfielder though, which I think doesn't have the same impact as, like, yes, it's important. Still, a goal is a goal. You're gonna get the point because of this goal, but you still haven't proven that the forwards and the people that should be scoring are gonna keep contributing to the score lines.
What as we see Savannah McCaskill pass a shot into the bottom of the net.
It's a good shot.
It's a good shot.
You know how far away the goalkeeper is. You don't have to put everything on the shot. Like, you're still gonna make it here.
No, I agree. Yes, you're right. You're right, Abe. Absolutely. But my favorite thing about the goalkeeper here is that, like, she tried, but she did. Like, there's nothing for her to do, and like she still dove for the picture. Like, this is one of those, like, you just dove for the picture. Like, there was no way you were getting that. A good shot, a good idea. Here it ends up in a goal. Look, you open up the scoring. Savannah McCaskill with a left-footed shot, and your captain for San Diego Wave, guys, just scored your goal. Look at that.
Yeah, I asked you guys on a group chat, like, who was the last player wearing the captain armband to score a goal for San Diego Wave? And thank you to a buddy of mine, 619 Soccer, for helping me get that fact, because I did ask him, like, hey, little homework for you if you want to tell me. He's good at that. Who was that? And, you know, he let me know. And if the chat wants to guess who the last captain or player wearing the captain armband to score for San Diego Wave was,
and why is it Alex Morgan?
It wasn't Alex Morgan.
Oh, why is it then? Who's the captain last year? Naomi Gorman never scored for San Diego. That is a good question. Who was the last person to wear the captain's armband? This is gonna upset me.
You didn't see the message?
No.
Oh, Abe, no. Oh, where's Abe?
Oh, he's back. He was adjusting himself.
Abe knows the answer.
Might unfortunately die, but the answer was Abby Dahlkemper.
Oh wow!
In
Oh,
her
I didn't see
last
that.
match.
Gotcha. Yes. Yeah.
Abby Downjumper in her last match.
Not
off that
Sheridan.
corner kick.
You're right.
Yeah, not Sheridan.
Not McNabb. Abby
Not
Dahlkemper.
Alex
All right,
Morgan either.
on her last match. Interesting factoid. But yeah, ultimately, San Diego Wave add every single one of their players onto a wall, and unfortunate happenings. It's just this is the season.
Yeah.
This is the season. That goal should have not gone in, but it does, and that's just the season that you're having. An unlucky bounce, an unlucky turn of events, a good set piece, a really good shot. Like that's unfortunate for Didi to have that bounce in the way that it does right there. You don't know where the ball's at. It's just a horrendous eternity for any goalkeeper because she does touch it with the side of her side, and you know, like let me tell you, right? Like when you want a goalkeeper's eternity from, let's see, here's a shot. Right there, she knows exactly where the ball is. She's like, okay, the ball didn't go in. She realizes the ball did go in. She's looking at it. Oh, it came off of me. Oh no. Where's the ball? 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 Where's the ball?
The fact that she still extended the leg.
That's just goalkeeper know-how. That's instinct.
Knowing, like it's
That's
not. I don't see it. It
hella
has to be
instinct.
behind me.
Like somewhere, the ball is somewhere. I need to make myself big. Didi had a good performance. Yes.
Can I give a hot take?
Hot take.
I kind of like her style a little better.
Whoa.
Whoa. Are you dethroning the
No, I'm
Are
just
you
saying.
dethroning
I'm just saying.
the newest mother in San Diego Wave?
I'm just saying. Like if for
That
some
sounds too strong.
and for some reason Sheridan's out for other reasons, injury or something in the future.
Oh my
Like,
gosh.
Didi is a good second option.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like she's an excellent goalkeeper.
Yeah, I think she's a good.
Are you
second
mommy
option.
shaming?
She's a lot better than Hillary Beale and Morgan Messner in the past, and it's good to have these kind of options, especially with a player that could be going away for national team duty at some point. So Didi's a good option to have. I'd still definitely keep Sheridan in the starting spot.
Gustavo is currently calling HR. Please let us know if we need to follow up with HR for quote workplace discrimination. Well, I don't work at San Diego Wave, neither does Shiva, so I'm his.
I
Yeah.
think the bigger issue is just like the foul that happened to even create the set piece. Like shouldn't like it was the exact same like scenario as what happened in their last meeting at Snapdragon. Like you foul Sam Coffey right there at the top of the box. You all of the defenders should have known better than to try and create like a real challenge there.
I agree.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm just here sitting with a goalkeeper hater with Chiba, and I'm reconsidering like just who this man is across from me because yeah, you're right. First CJ, and now you're going after.
I know. I've been saying CJ should start though.
Okay. You also heavily just like mommy shamed Kaylin Sheridan.
I did not mommy
Captain.
anyone.
Kaylin Sheridan.
I did not do that. So.
Also a
yeah.
great shot by Olivia Moultrie.
Yeah, no, it was an excellent shot too. Like, in order for one thing to happen, the other one has to happen. In order to that happen, a great shot has to happen to begin with. Both teams should expect a rebound. Yeah, and nobody was necessarily ready. It was a soccerooski of a play. Mira, te quieren, Chiva.
Gracias.
Abe will never get a heart like that. There you go. He creates his own hearts. All right, let's hear post-match sound from the players that played in this one-to-one matchup. What?
It was awkward. I don't know. I was just me on this press conference. I was not expecting Mackenzie Roby and Trinity Armstrong. Definitely not my best performance. I'll wear that if we do a post game after this press conference for me. I definitely would have been pretty hard on myself, pulling a Anders dryer a little bit.
Abe, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I missed this one and couldn't join you. I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry
That's
as
okay.
well. I am sorry on behalf of the soccer San Diego journalism.
It's not you guys I'm mad about. I think I'd be more mad at just
I'm sorry.
other people covering the Wave. Like, there's a lot of people that go to the press conferences. It's when they're home games. I don't know why they don't join the road ones or the midweek ones.
Yeah, join us, guys.
Oh yay, we have some people. One person. Hi, Abraham.
And that's what Abe is talking about, everyone.
Like, oh, I
That's
think that
crazy.
moment probably threw me off so much. Just like, oh, we have one person, Abraham. Like, I was just like, what am I supposed to say here?
Oh.
You know, we not to compare both, but you go from one earlier in that day going to, ladies and gentlemen, we're starting the post match or like press conference here. Like, it just
It'd be a
It
little bit awkward if
more
it's just me
professional.
to.
I'm sorry to say it, but hearing, oh, ladies and gentlemen, we're starting the post match press conference for so. Here's head coach so. Instead of starting with,
And it's just me in
hey,
there. Hey.
we got one person. Hey, Abe. But it's
But that
cool.
one person is
I
their
love
leading
that-
journalism.
Yeah, I love
They're
that.
leading journalists
It
for
would
I
be
love
soccer.
that
kind of
they're
awkward
doing
if they
it.
did start it all professionally like that, and then like it's just like, do we have any questions, Abraham? And then it's just me.
Well,
Like, that
No,
would be weird.
yeah, I don't think so. I think
what'd you have to say, Abe?
Thanks for joining us. Oh, I should unmute you so you can talk. Abraham, if you have some questions you want to kick it off, feel free to go ahead.
pause.
Right,
What if Abe didn't have any questions and he was just there to take notes?
Well, thankfully he didn't.
Thank you guys for the time. If you could just start us off with what were you guys' thoughts on overall on the match tonight?
I think that we came out with a little bit of fire in us. I
It's
think
not
our first
perfect.
half was an improvement from our last performance. I think we're proud of the grit we had tonight, but obviously we're not happy with the tie, and we need to close out games. But I think overall, this team is trending in a positive direction.
And it had been over 400 minutes without a goal. What did it mean to see Savannah finally get that goal across the back of the net?
Yeah, so I was standing right behind her so I could see the whole thing, and it was just like it was amazing because like we kind of felt like we were in a drought a little bit because we've created so many chances across the games, we just haven't been able to bury it, and to see that go in the back of the net was just an amazing feeling and it just boosted us even more.
And on the defensive end, the team's been having some troubles. What did it mean to have a match like this where overall you were able to keep things pretty clean?
Yeah, one of our biggest topics that we've been talking about is having a connected back line and like having a unit and making sure that we are getting stuck in and competing for every single ball, but then also being on the same page. And I feel like we did so much better with that today.
Hey Jonas, thank you for
Abe Cepeda with the coverage there. And now, damn, Abe, love some questions. Leave some questions for the others. That's great. Leave some questions for the others. I'm gonna leave that. He's joining back. He's charging the
good old
Laparuski, Lappy Lap. Abe,
Leave some questions for everyone.
leave some
Yeah,
questions for
see?
everybody else, dude. All right. Do you want to join here? Or you got what do you? Okay, man.
Keep
Put it
playing,
away.
keep
Yeah,
playing, keep
just-
playing it, keep playing it.
Oh, keep playing it. Oh,
the time. If you just start us off with your overall thoughts on your team's performance tonight.
I think there was a lot of positives to draw on that. I thought we played positive, offensive football. We pressed aggressively as a team. I think we moved the ball really well at times in attacks and created good goal scoring opportunities from that. So I think a lot of the periods was a really good representation of San Diego Football Club.
And what does Savannah McCaskill meant to this team? Obviously, she's been a starter for such a long time in that midfield. But what did it mean for you to see her get that goal today?
It was good, but her position is good doing there as well. We're getting a really good structure in in attack. She scored a much more beautiful goal, but less important in training in the week. So we know she has a good shot when she's coming in from that area. So yeah, that was just really nice to see.
And what did you think of Didi Heritage's first minutes tonight for the club?
I told the team after in the huddle that this is what this group is about. We sometimes you work for many weeks to prepare for the team to be ready for when the opportunity to comes. Didi maybe has worked more than anyone else without getting that reward for playing minutes, and it was really nice to see with the confidence that she was playing with her decision making. She did some good saves as well. So of course, gutted for her that she couldn't keep the clean sheet, but I think overall she should be pleased with her performance.
And what do you think are the biggest things in this match that you hope to take into the future with this club?
Don't quite understand the question. Can you?
Yeah, sorry, I'll phrase that differently. But there's some of the positive moments and things from this game. What do you think are the most important lessons that you're going to take moving forward?
I think there is a couple to do. I think one thing is that I think we have some moments where we really look like a good football team, and it's about to understand what are we doing, what is our behaviors, and in those moments that makes us look that good in those moments, and can we have an opportunity to repeat and do them more often? So it's a little bit of these confirmer moments in order to be understanding how can we make that happen more often in our game. I think there is a control moment that I think we certainly have missed in a couple of the games lately, because it is like this in this league that the momentum shifts also during the game, and there is sometimes you have to ride the momentum. And if I use golf as an analogy, it's been like sometimes you play against the wind, and maybe it's a good thing to just do a bogey, just avoid a double bogey on that, swing with control, playing it safe. And sometimes you're coming in with that in one of these games as well. You have 5 minutes, you need to take the tempo out of the game, you need to play with some control, and after that you can start playing again. And I think we did that far better this game here than we done in some games in the past. So maybe those two.
For your time, Abe. Thank you for your time. I appreciate you, and then everybody venerates you as needed. In that. Good question.
That's the third sports analogy that Jonas
He's
Eidevall
used tennis, golf.
Mm-hmm.
What else?
American football.
Portugal ball. Yeah. American football. You're right. Yeah.
I feel like he's used something else too. I don't. Did he do a horse racing one?
Maybe.
No.
That'd be inappropriate. Okay. Well, what's the? Give me an analysis of a. Give me a sport. Actually, just give me a sport.
Hockey.
Rugby.
So in hockey, you have different chances and different opportunities where there's conflict, and there's times to really come together, and sometimes there's fisticuffs, but we can't do that in soccer. It's not the rules, but yeah, no, in football, that's how it is. And in rugby, sometimes you need to make sure that you're the most physical and dominant, and you can have a good game. And we need to make sure that it's very, very clear that who's the powerful team. All right. Philippe says cricket. Well, cricket, as you know, you have a tiny bat, and it's a little bigger than an American baseball bat, and it's a flatter surface. And from that, you can have good contact. You just gotta get it over the line. And right now, SanDiego Wave, we cannot get it over the line and score points.
Cool.
Dope. SanDiego Wave 1-1. Get a point away. Get a goal. However,
they haven't lost an away game in like their past 7 games since their game against Orlando. I think it's crazy,
which is impressive, and that's why they're so confused. They're so well. They're doing so well in the standings, all things considered. Like they're not winning outright, but they're tying away, which is the definition of what you want. Get a result. They're getting results. But can they beat Kansas? Can they beat, on a neutral ground, on a neutral night,
No, nobody can beat
Washington
Kansas.
Spirit? And guess what? Even Orlando Pride. And guess what? You're going to find out very soon because San Diego Wave will do battle against Orlando Pride Friday, September 26th, coming up at Snapdragon Stadium. Abe,
Noche Latina.
Noche
as they're
Latina.
advertising it.
The only team in San Diego professionally that has football, Futbol, is having their Noche Latina. So please get out your huaraches and get ready for some good old margarita time down at Snapdragon Stadium.
Midweek availability with Daniela Arias, who has played like 10
Oh?
minutes with the club.
Oh. Oh, that's the O when you have a Pokemon egg that's about to hatch, and it's like, oh,
Daniela Arias is on this team.
Daniela Arias is ready to speak. She's
Not
all
heard her
right.
speak before. She speaks Spanish. She's Colombian accent.
Daniela, ¿qué está pasando con los colombianos aquí en San Diego? What's going on with the Colombians in San Diego? Tomás Ángel, Tommy Ángel, you, Andrés Reyes. What's going down in I assume there was a part of me where like there's a sketch where all of these players that are international live in the little international cottages at in Balboa Park. So like something's going down in Colombia for sure.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm excited for this matchup on Friday just because, I mean, we get to see Ovalle.
Yeah, La Maga.
La Maga at Snapdragon Stadium. But I was laughing because Orlando also played during the week for the Champions Cup, the Women's Champions Cup.
Correcto.
And they beat Chorrillo 5-0.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Pro team from the Panamanian League. But
Pro
that's
team
how I
from the
was
Panamanian League.
Chorrillo FC.
There is no way.
Yeah.
There is no way.
Hey,
What's-
¿cómo andas? No, pues medio Chorrillo.
This is a team? Oh my gosh.
For those
Chorrillo
that
FC.
don't know what that word means, could you enlighten them, Chiva?
Lightly? I mean, Shiva, I mean, if you want to, you're the one with the words.
Like a little bit of diarrhea.
That's nice. That's a nice way of putting
Chorrillo, man.
I mean, that's not the medical term. The medical term is like rectal discharge, but okay.
Yeah, but this is gonna be a tough game for both teams. I mean, both teams have been on a pretty poor streak as of late. Orlando even worse than the Wave. Like their streak is insane. They haven't won a game since before the break. They lost Barbara Banda, which is a huge blow for them. But Ovalla's looked pretty okay in this for them, but still just looking super weird. So both teams will be trying to push for a win. That's why I'm going to predict a 2-1 victory for Orlando.
Damn, dude.
This is arguably
Breaking
the
hearts.
most important game of the season so far for Wave.
Honestly,
Because
yeah.
this matchup, if you lose to Orlando, they pass you in points now. So you will drop depending on how Seattle does as well. And then to encourage. But Abe with a 2-1 prediction for Orlando. It's Noche Latina.
Noche Latina, bro.
La Maga's gonna score 4 goals. At this point, I don't even know if Wave can beat Chorrillo FC. And that's me being nice. I'm gonna go with a 1-1 draw. Tony.
San Diego Wave win 1-0.
All right. Everyone has a different one.
Come on.
The current standings for this one, Abe last weekend got the prediction exactly right. So now he's
Jesus
tied
Christ.
with Tony at 13 points.
Oh, tied. Oh, hell yeah.
And I am behind both of you by 2 points.
All right. That one's a tight race.
This one is a super tight race. The loser for this one has to eventually go out in the ocean and, ride a wave.
Ride a surf, bro.
Catch a wave. And
Surf
none
up.
of us have any surfing experience, so that's going to be a fun one. And currently as it
Thanks,
stands, I am going to be doing boat punishment.
Yeah, no, there's a chance where you have to walk from here to Snapdragon Stadium with San Diego
I'm not
FC.
mad at the surfing one. I've always wanted to try it.
We should do that on the same day. Take both challenges off. Just fuck it. You just start in the ocean, a triathlon of sorts. So you
Aquí
start
no
in,
mames te la
you
voy a
start in
chingar
Imperial
tu-
Beach.
No,
you catch
I
a,
am not gonna catch. I'm not
you
gonna
catch a
get in
couple
that
waves.
ocean.
You surfs it up, bro.
If
Like,
I go in that ocean, there's no way I make it in one piece to Snapdragon.
no, it's one piece. It's just with a different eye on this side, but it's all good. Shout out to everybody who's joining, even now. Really appreciate you guys. Philippe says, I'm going with the sad 0-0 draw.
Hey, ganaron los Padres. Padres make the playoffs.
Damn right they do. Damn right they do.
Congrats.
How about them done? All right. Good job, San Diego Padres. Good job, everybody here. Good job in Cobra for letting us know that the Padres thing. Computer died, but Mescasco blow must plus no Cascarino could be a big deal. So you know what? Let some people step up. Let some
And
defensive
Corley's
play
also out, I
styles.
think, because of
Gia
yellow cards.
Corley is out. So my 1-0 is looking awful dumb right about now. So it's a-okay. Abe has computer issues because his computer unfortunately has passed on to the next
Can I
afterlife.
change mine? Can I change mine? Can I change
Jesus
mine? I'm gonna
Christ,
change it. I'm
you
gonna
children.
I won't change it because you're not.
No,
gonna change
no,
it.
it's fine. Change it. No,
No,
change
no,
it. I'm gonna
you're
change,
not-
change
you're-
it, bus.
you're not
Change
gonna
it.
change
Change it,
this.
bus. Change it.
I was gonna
You
pick a
change it.
loss now, but it's okay.
Okay, fine. You can pick what you want.
Nah,
Pick your nose.
I
See if
believe
care.
in San Diego Wave. I believe, and somehow Trinity Armstrong's gonna get him the scoring in.
They're gonna put her
on a
at
corner
9.
kick.
Might as well at this
and-
point.
and she's gonna give the tie and go for Wave.
Yeah, never forget when Chiba said loser was gonna surf it. That's right.
Yeah, you
Still
gotta
feel
surf it, man.
gotta surf it, bro. All right. Anything else for San Diego Wave? Right, meow.
Meow meow. No. Hey, look! Shout out to San Diego FC giving the Padres that playoff mentality and clinching playoffs now. San Diego FC is meant for playoffs.
Hey, you're seeing the MTS buses say playoffs, or for San Diego FC, and now you're gonna see it for San Diego the Padres. Awesome. It is a sports town here in San Diego, and this has been San Diego Wave.